Hey everyone, it's Dustin. It's been a long time since I did an update. This one's a little different. My shaky cam and my laid backness. Um, I'm in my recovery boots right now, and figured there was no better time to kind of get my thoughts and feelings out after probably the hardest week so far of ultra training. Um, it was tough. Added an extra day this week to the run schedule. So one full extra day compared to what I had been doing in the past. Just to add more mileage in, and upped my Saturday run by another half hour. Kept the Sunday run at about what it's been, which is about 3 hours, and that'll is going to change shortly, I would assume again. But that extra one day, that extra hour, and that extra half hour, So I got an extra hour and a half in, which could be anywhere from 10 to 13 miles, depending on the paces of the run, and all of that kind of stuff. But it was good. The week went really good. I got some speed work in. So one of the days I had just a standard like hour and 15 run, but there was 3 miles mixed into there where I needed to be right around an 8 minute pace. Um, which working my heart a little bit, working on the speed a little bit, um, and it was nice. It was different. I didn't have to go out and pound out a zone 2 or a zone 3 run, um, which are great. I'll get into that in a second. But it was just nice to switch it up and do some speed. I had been doing a lot of speed in the past, so this was nice to kind of get back to those roots and know that I could hammer out 3 miles, at an 8 minute pace, and then fall back in just fine. Didn't really have any effects on me, and I was working harder than I normally would have been. 6 months ago at that pace, but it wasn't terrible. Um, I'm gonna say that the 8 minute pace was kind of similar to what I would do at like a 6:30 when I had been training for speed. So that is a difference, yes, but nothing to be ashamed about, or I feel great about it. I didn't think I would have any speed at all, hammering out zone 2 runs or zone 3 runs like my runs have been on Sunday. Today, for example, was a 3 hour zone 3 run, and it's just the object of that is just to go out there and slosh, whatever you want to call it. Just get in the miles. Um, get those 3 hours in. There's no mileage goal. It's go in and get them out. So last Sunday when it was beautiful outside, I was able to go an hour and a half out, hour and a half back. So kind of went from here all the way down to basically Lakeshore Path, if you're familiar with Madison. Um, I got close to Memorial Union, taking the long way there too. Now I didn't take the straight shot. So if you're like, "What, Dustin? You went from Junction to Memorial," it's like, nope, that's longer than the 6 miles you're thinking. Definitely longer than the 6 miles you're thinking. Um, and then back. But with the weather today, with it have been being so nice for the past week, um, and it was cold and miserable. But so I stayed kind of around here. I got half of my run in outside. Came inside real quick, refilled water. I would have needed to make a water stop anyway after about an hour and a half. Refilled water, changed into some shorts and a tank top real quick, and ran up onto the treadmill. And it was maybe like a 5 minute transition period to where I would say last weekend, I stopped at a wall. No, it wasn't a Walgreens. It was like a Cops grocery store. Did the little tinkle break, and then refilled the water. It was probably about the same amount of time. So that's what I was going for. And it was one of those things to where it was cold and the wind was eating through me, and I just trying to stay healthy right now. Is really it. I get sick really easy, especially when I'm really sweaty and it is windy and cold. The asthma kicks in, everything kicks in, and I can't afford any kind of lung issues right now. Um, I'm 40, 39, 38, something around there, under 40 days out from Mad City 50K, and then another 3 to 4 weeks until the Ice Age 50 mile. So I gotta stay healthy. I'm getting those miles in. If I miss a couple of weeks because of some stupid lung stuff, which would be on the very short end of it, most of the time my recovery is 6 to 8 weeks when I get that stuff. Um, I'd still go out and get some workouts in, but they're just not going to be as good. So that's why I'm just trying to stay healthy. Treadmill sucks, but it was a great mental boost. Like always, if you can just pound out some miles on the treadmill, being bored out of your mind, when you're outside in some beautiful new scenery, some beautiful Wisconsin countryside, uh, the time flies by. So that's kind of where I am with the training right now. Um, added that extra day, bumping up the mileages on all the other days as well, the times, everything. Um, so it's been working really great. I've been really paying attention to my recovery. Not that I wouldn't pay attention to my recovery when, say for example, I'm training for Ironman. Of course I'm recovering and doing all those things, but I am being much more particular about everything, about when I'm getting fluids, when I'm eating at night, um when I'm eating after a workout, get that protein into you right away after a workout, and how I'm recovering using recovery boots, using foam rolling methods, using like kind of like strength training, not core exercises, but you know what I mean, like a circuity type thing, just low weight type stuff, body resistance mainly. So really, really, really paying attention to that and paying attention to any aches and pains that I have. Um, if anything comes up, I'm making sure to listen to it, to understand it, and to not push it when I shouldn't be, because that's a huge thing. You're getting tons and tons and tons of miles in right now in a week. Uh, my shoes should be changed out really every 5 weeks at this point. That's how many miles I'm getting in. If you're familiar with how many miles you can put on some running shoes before you should replace them, then you know that this ultra training thing gets you gets miles and distance, um, and it's just not even something you realize. And that's a big thing I'm noticing. It's kind of like when I'm doing Ironman training. You get so used to those 5, 6, 7 hour days on the weekend where you're training that eventually, you spend half a day and it doesn't seem bad. You're out, you wake up in the morning, your entire morning until noon, until 1 o'clock is dedicated to this workout. It doesn't seem that bad. It's, yes, it's crazy, but and you're tired at the end and all of that kind of stuff, but you're a good tired. You're satisfied. The high on the accomplishment level, like you're feeling high off of this accomplishment is just, it's unreal. It's like the first time you did a 5K, like the first time you did a 10K, the first time you completed a half marathon, a marathon, anything. It's that kind of high. You're on top of the world and you feel indestructible. And that's the perfect time to listen to your body and to recover, because you are not indestructible. I am not indestructible. Nobody is. All you can do is pay attention to everything. Uh, I'm so glad I got to get a few of these ideas and thoughts out of my head. Sorry, I'm like laid back right now and just kind of hanging out. Not real professional. I get it, but it's what I could find the time for. And these recovery boots, I'm not sure if you can hear them, but oh, they feel, after a long run like today, and just any day, I just after you get that run in, and these things, while these things are on, while these things are going, all of your pain just goes away. All of your soreness just goes away. They are the best investment I have ever made from a training standpoint. And that would include a triathlon bike for triathlon. anything, a power meter for my bike, anything along those lines, these recovery boots are it. Let me tell you. So if you're training a lot and you're always feeling sore in the legs or anything like that, let me make a suggestion. Go into like your local, maybe an endurance house like we have here in Middleton, and timer ran out. Got to start them again, and just try them out. You can try them out for an hour, half hour. A lot of sports stores like that, not like your Dick's, not whatever else, your Shields, All Sports, but like a local shop or a run store or somebody like that. Call around, see if they got them, try them out. I am telling you right now, you will fall in love with them, and then you will be like, okay, now I need to save money out of every paycheck so I can buy these. So there, off on a tangent again. But that's kind of how the training's going so far. It's going great. Again, I am, the time is counting down here. It's not that long until race day. It's going fast. So I'll make sure to keep you all posted better going forward and let you know how the training's going.